Okay, so there's been some very healthy debate online over the benefits of cleaning barrels with silicone or alcohol, isopropanol, denatured alcohol, whatever. And so some testing that had been done showed that it was beneficial for both your hop rubbers, whatever that is, and your barrel, whatever that is, to be cleaned with silicone as opposed to alcohol, because the silicone, even though it's wiped dry, little bit residing in the cracks prevents the BBs from depositing residue. Now this is possibly some sort of mechanism to do with them wearing on with heat from friction or what have you. But we're just going to do a little test here. Don't know what's going to happen. This is sort of a medium level finish, so we'll have up here... Oh, hey, I don't have a blade in here. Pull out a fresh one. Hang on, where's my carbide knife? Screw it. File. Okay. Control. Alcohol. Silicone. Randomly selected things. And we have BioShot .2s, which were the offender in the original test. So, first we wipe down thoroughly with alcohol. Another little pass, then paper towel to wipe clean, or to wipe dry, or what have you. And there we go. Nice clean spot on the metal. Silicone. Little silicone on here. Interesting how, I don't know if the camera's picking this up, the silicone makes this take on ever so faint a bluish tinge, and I don't really know why. Geez, it also seems to have, if you look at the amount of dirt picked up, obviously it's a random sample, but clearly it's picking up more crap, though it just might have been a dirtier spot, so we can't draw anything conclusive from that. So then we wipe it dry. I mean, it won't go fully dry. It's worth noting that while doing this, this feels slicker, more lubricious. Definitely not the same feel as over there. And if I moved over here, yeah, that's back to rougher again. So then here's our control. So I already pulled 2 Bio BBs out. I stupidly should have pulled out a third for use as the control, but here we go. I'll pull out even a few extras. I'll go nuts. Okay. And somebody claims variance between BBs. I'm going to go ahead and call BS on you already. Whatever these BBs are made out of, they're uniform enough in performance that it's a good bet you can assume that they're going to have similar characteristics, BB to BB. Okay, so control first. We can distinctly see a whitish plastic residue has been left behind. It's best if you sort of angle it, you can see off the reflection. So clearly that is picking up crap. So we'll move to, make sure the BB's clean, we'll move to the alcohol cleaned area. I don't know if that's visually apparent to users, but that is actually significantly more than just the uncleaned surface that's picking it up much better. I'm using about equal pressure between these, nothing special. So let's try the silicone area. As you can see, I'm pressing hard. I'm doing significantly more swiping now. And let's look. So we can see the silicone area, significantly less white plastic residue left behind. Again, I'm really hoping that the camera is sort of showing this. Let me sort of institute a fudge factor here, and I'll press extra hard just on this side, and we can see if pressing extra hard, just to make sure I'm not skewing it with uneven pressures, will change the result. God, that really hurts your fingertips. So we can clearly see from the residue on my fingertips and stuff, we are still wearing away the BB. And we can see that there is some white left on here, a little more. Still nothing close to the alcohol cleaned area. The other critical test, let's see how easily it wipes off, right? Because presumably BBs will be passing over the area, so if one wipes it on and the other wipes it off, then clearly that's superior. So if silicone were really sticky, we have to be sure that, you know, it's sticking what residue it leaves behind. So if the alcohol side doesn't stick it, then that would actually be better, even if a larger deposit is laid down first. So let's wipe. Seems to wipe a fair bit of it off. Let's wipe here. Seems to wipe all of it off. Let's see in profile. So if we look in profile here, I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. The difference in colors is much more apparent, and that's because the silicone changes the color of the surface slightly. So wiping it off has reverted the color in the areas where the BB was scrubbed to its original hue, but there is actually no plastic residue that I'm able to see left, and I will go confirm this with a scope and report that back in the description. Over here we can see that there are quite a few little spots of plastic that are left that just aren't coming off, despite lighter pressure, particularly than in this area, and so clearly the BB is adhered better. Just for the sake of thoroughness, let's see what happens if I try and wipe off in this area. I should also note that areas where the stuff stuck does not coincide with corrosion areas. I'm not counting the little specks of oxidation here as counting, although they don't seem to really be a major factor. I'll go ahead and say that the uncleaned, it's got some specks left behind. There was more rubbing done on both of these, so I wouldn't say it is definitively better or worse than this, but it's definitively worse than the silicone. So yeah, I'll go scope this and put it in the description, and oh, there we go. So there you go, guys. This is why I recommend you clean with silicone, then wipe it down. If you do this well, it doesn't seem to detrimentally affect your accuracy, and it does seem to reduce the amount of buildup in the bores. This was borne out by other experiments done, but because I guess those experiments were considered invalid by Renegade Cow or what have you, I just wanted to repeat this experiment in a much more visually apparent way, so hopefully you guys were able to see it and see why I sort of prefer this method and recommend this method as opposed to finishing on a stronger solvent. Yeah, you can claim that it could be different with some different ammo. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. I don't see how the mechanism of adhesion would really be different. So, and bio rounds are sort of the largest offenders. If you're shooting regular styrene rounds, then it's sort of, you know, a potato-potato situation. You don't really have a major rub-off issue, so you can do whatever the hell you like, I guess. But yeah, so this is sort of what I wanted to demonstrate. Thanks for watching, guys. Like, subscribe, share it. You know, I'm putting this information out here for you guys. I certainly don't need to hear myself talk. I can enjoy the beautiful sound of my own voice anytime I like, no camera necessary. So yeah, just try and get this information out there, guys, and all the information I present, that's what it's there for. Thanks for watching, guys. You know, as always, you need to see something, you need help with something, let me know, stuff like that. I guess this is kind of the thing I do. Thanks, guys.